So what's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all already read the title. Y'all already know what's going on. So I'm just going to hop straight into the video. We're not going to waste no time. So step one is prepping. Now prepping is very, very important if you want your nails and your acrylics to last. You're basically going to take the shine off of your natural nail. And you're going to do that. I use my e-file with a low grit sanding band. And you're going to glide over your natural nail from side to side. As you can see, that's what I'm doing right here. You don't want to stay in one spot for too long because that creates friction and you're going to burn. And that crap hurt, trust me. So you're going to want to just glide from side to side pretty quickly, pretty fast. Don't stay in one spot for too long. And you're going to do that for all of your nails until you're finished. Now, you guys always ask me, where do I get my nail drill from? I get my nail drill from Amazon. I'm going to put the name of the nail drill up on the screen so you guys can see. You guys can look it up yourself. But I've used this nail drill for like almost a year now, and it hasn't given up on me yet. It works very well. So, great nail drill. I highly recommend. So the next step, you're going to shape your nails, your natural nail. You're going to file it down just a little bit. Now my natural nails are already filed down, as y'all can see. I'm just doing this for the sake of this video, just to show y'all, the different steps. But yeah, my nails are definitely don't need to be filed down no more. All right, so next I take my cuticle pusher and I push back my cuticles. You're gonna do that for all your nails, of course. I don't know if there's a specific order, like all of this stuff is supposed to go in, but this is just how I do it. This is the order that I do it in. Like I said in all of my videos on TikTok, I am not a nail tech, y'all. I just do my own nails. I'm a self-learner. So, yeah. Follow me at your own discretion, like for real. But this is what works for me, and this is what I've learned watching YouTube videos and whatnot. So yeah. So now you see me, I flip my cuticle pusher to the other side. I'm just going to take that side and just like scrape out all of the dead skin from up underneath my cuticles. Now I usually do this part with my e-file, but I could not find the drill bit that I usually use to do that step. So I had to do it with my cuticle pusher, but either way, it's fine, I guess. Alright, so now I'm going to take my BT Art Box false nail tips and we're going to apply them. Now, I usually use KDS nail glue, but I ran out because of the series I'm doing on my TikTok. So I'm using just regular Kiss nail glue that I got from Walgreens. And I'm going to apply my nails. Now, these nails are coffin shaped. They're already coffin shaped. And I love these nails because there's not much filing and shaping that needs to go down with these nails. Like, they're literally already shaped in the shape that I need them to be. So filing time is going to be cut literally in half. And that's my favorite thing about these nails. So they're good for coffin shape. Of course, they're already in a coffin shape. And they're also good for stiletto. If you want the stiletto, all you got to do is like taper in the sides a little bit and you're good. So yeah, I definitely highly recommend these nails. I got them from Amazon. You just look up BT Art Box false nails, well, coffin shaped nails, and that's what I looked up, and then they popped right on up. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put on these nails on my fingers and then I'll come back. Alright, so now we're going to bring back our e-file with our low grit sanding band. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to file down, you're only filing down the false nail. So you're not touching your natural nail at all. Just file down the false nail so it can kind of level out with your natural nail. And then I go ahead and buff out the rest of the false nail. And then you might see me like taper in the free edge so I do that sometimes so I won't have to file, but then I always end up filing them into shape. I don't know, like I just love extra work for myself for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, this is basically what I'm doing. I wasn't really sure what length I wanted I knew I wanted them to be coffin shaped, but I didn't know how long I wanted them to be. So I start off with this length, and then I'm going to end up cutting them down later on in the video. But yeah, basically this step is just, you basically don't want to lump in the middle of your nail. So you just want to file down the false nail to level out with your natural nail, and you're going to do this to all of your nails. And yeah, I'm going to come back when I'm finished. Alright, now we're all finished with that part. Now this next part, like I said before, I was going to end up cutting my nails down again. I cut the rest of my nails. This was the only nail that I caught on camera. Everything else was out of the camera's view. I suck at doing my nails in front of the camera. But these are my nails all cut down, and then now we're going to do some filing. So I take my e-file like I did before to straighten them out, straighten the free edge out. But I'm going to end up getting my nail file because I wasn't satisfied, and I'm going to end up filing them down, mainly because they weren't all the same length a little bit. So I'm trying to file them down and get them all the same length. At the same time, I'm trying to get them in the perfect shape that I want. So that's basically what I'm doing in this part. Now, for those of you that have seen my Shein video, y'all notice this nail file. Y'all know this nail file looks familiar. So this is the nail file I bought from Shein, and y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, this nail file works perfectly. So go ahead and check out that Shein nail haul if you haven't done so already. But anyways, let's get back to what we're here for today. So I'm filing down my nails. I don't have a specific technique for this. I just go back and forth. I try not to file for too long. I try to step back for a minute and look at, you know, how far I filed down before I continue filing down, if that makes any sense. Because you don't want to file too much, because once you've already filed too much, there's no going back. So yeah. All right, so now I'm satisfied everything is the same length, so now we can move on to the next step. So next, I'm going to have my primer and dehydrator. I use the Mia Secret brand, and I got these from Amazon. And I use my dehydrator first, and we're going to dehydrate the nail, and then we're going to come back and we're going to prime the nail. So dehydrator first and then primer second. Now, I've had a few of you guys ask if this step is necessary. I mean, you don't have to do it, but do you want your nails to last long? If you don't want your nails popping off as soon as you do them, then I recommend getting you some primer and dehydrator. Alright, so here we have some acrylics. Now, this video is sponsored by Double Dip, and we have our clear base and Charlie's Angels. I wanted to do like a milky nail set look. So I'm going to mix my clear base in my Charlie's Angels, which is a white acrylic powder. And we're going to mix that together. I just did, I want to say like 4 or 5 scoops of white. And then we're going to do a whole bunch of clear base. We're just going to dump that in there. And then we're going to shake it all together. And this is going to make a milky color. And I just really wanted a simple milky white set just to show you guys the different steps it takes that I take to do my nails. So I thought this would be perfect just for a simple basic set. So y'all probably can't see it that well because my paper towel is white, but it's pretty milky for me. So we're going to get started applying the acrylic. Okay, so starting off, after you already got all of your bubbles out of your brush, you're just going to dip it in the monomer and then tap it. Like, I think I did 3 or 4 times to get like this medium bead, and I start from the bottom up. So you're going to basically start from bottom up, and sometimes I like to blend it up at the top so it's not really bulky, and then I pat and drag down. So you're going to pat and drag and then clean up your side walls. So just pat and drag all that extra acrylic off because you don't want it to be bulky. And as you can see, I kind of got some off that free edge, and keep on patting and dragging until you got all of that extra acrylic off. Now this is how I do it. This is my method. This is what I believe works best for me. So you have to find what works best for you. I use the 3 bead method, of course. I'm going to do another medium bead and put it right at the middle. And I'm going to do the same thing. Now, I don't blend this one out from the top. But as you can see, I'm doing the same thing that I did with the first bead. I'm patting and I'm dragging it down. Pat and drag, pat and drag. And cleaning up those side walls too, because you don't want to lose your shape, your nail shape. You want to keep your nail shape. Keeping your nail shape while you're actually applying the acrylic will save you shaping time, trust me. So now you're going to get a smaller bead. See how I only tap 2 times to get this small bead, and you want to put it right under the cuticle and then press it up and then drag the rest of it down. This is how you get a nice smooth cuticle line. You don't want to overflow the cuticle with acrylic. And if you do, because it happens sometimes, if you do, like I have some on the sides that kind of overflowed a little bit, all you're going to do is wipe it off and then wipe it onto your paper towel. And I have some, and if you have like some sides on your nails that needs to be filled in a little bit, you're going to just take just a small amount of acrylic and fill that side in. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just filling in where I have dips. And yeah, that's basically how I do it. So you guys, I know a few of you guys have been asking me, how do I keep my brush clean? Because you guys' brush gets real sticky and acrylic gets clumped up in there. You really want to clean as you go. So as you're applying your acrylics to your nails, every now and again, you're going to wipe that acrylic, some acrylic off onto your paper towel. I don't know if you can see how I'm doing it here, but because it's kind of off out of the camera view, but every so often I'm wiping some acrylic off onto my paper towel just to keep my brush clean, because as you're doing your nails and you're applying acrylic, your brush will get clumped up with acrylic if you don't clean the brush as you go. And that will really save time trying to constantly clean your brush every so often with acetone, or if you clean your brush with monomer. That would just save all that time if you just wipe your brush off ever so often onto your paper towel. So yeah, and as you can right here, I'm cleaning off the side. While sometimes I pinch the side of the nail going down with my finger, just sometimes I do that if I see that it's getting too thick on the sides and it's starting to hard a little bit. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch me work, and I'll pop back in later on when I'm finished applying the acrylic. So basically, yeah, I'm just right here, I'm filling in at the bottom. I felt like that was too thin, so I'm just filling it in. But guys, I know a lot of you guys have been putting in my comments that you guys struggle applying acrylic and sometimes it's too thick or whatever. Like literally, I've had the same issues. I'm trying to tell you. You just have to find what method works best for you. Basically, try everything. Try everything that you see on YouTube, or try everything that you see different nail techs doing, and try it for yourself and see what works best for you. And if you have to tweak that method a little bit and add your own flair to it, then do that. Like, if you have to make up your own method, then do it. If it works for you and it turns out looking really good, then that's just your method. That's your way. You just have to find what works best for you. And it'll take some time, but you guys, listen, it's been a year since I've been doing my own nails, and I feel like I'm just now getting to the point where I'm like a little confident in myself now. So y'all, practice makes perfect, and even still then you might not be as perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I know I need to keep practicing, but y'all just keep practicing. I promise. Like, you'll get to the point where you're confident. If you want to do other people's nails, then you'll get to the point where you're confident enough to do other people's nails, and you know, you'll be great at it. You just got to keep on practicing. Now, right here, this bead was too small, and I just kept on blending it out, and I think I'm gonna just add to it like later on, because I mean, it happens sometimes. As you can, like, look at that side view, like there's dips in there, so I'm definitely going to go back and add to it so everything can level out. And yeah, I think I'm going to, am I going to do it? Yeah, see, I'm going to add to that little side piece that was dipping down a little bit. And yeah, then I'm going to do the cuticle, and yeah. So okay. You guys, I have to apologize in advance for this thumb. I'm already like on the edge out of the camera view. Yeah, I suck. And cause I get so in tune into doing my nails, I forget that I'm recording, and then I get out of the camera view. So I'm gonna show me just doing like just the first 2 beads of my thumb, because the rest of it just got cut off because I was all out of the camera view. So yeah, that's the first 2 beads, and now I'm on to my pinky. So we're almost done doing all of my nails, 3 bead method. Yeah, so and then after this we're just going to encapsulate. So I wanted to incorporate the butterflies that I bought from Shein, that I got from Shein from my Shein haul, and I wanted to incorporate that into these nails. I wasn't going to do that at first because I would just wanted to show just a simple video of me doing my nails, but I was like, why not show them how these butterflies will work? So I decided to incorporate that into this video just to give a full review on these butterflies from Shein. So that's what I'm going to do after I get finished with this pinky. Alright, so as promised, I have these butterfly nail stickers, and you see how they're like holographic, these holographic color. That's what I liked about them, but I wanted to see if it still holds the holographic effect after I encapsulate them. So we're going to test it out and we're going to see. So I love how they have like half of the butterfly. So I just put one half of the butterfly on one finger and then the other half of the butterfly on the other finger, because I think that's going to look so cute. So when I encapsulate, I'm actually trying to find a better way to encapsulate, because I think I encapsulate way too thick, because I'm always thinking about filing, and I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to file it down so much to the point where I get down to the sticker and now I'm filing at the sticker. So I want to make sure that the acrylic is thick enough. So I always go too thick encapsulating. So I'm trying to find a better way to encapsulate, but basically I just take one bead and put it at the cuticle, and then I take another bead and put it at the bottom, and then I build up in spaces where I think it's dips, and then I just build up the nail that way and do it that way. And that's the side view of it. And I just did one nail because I don't want this video to run too long. So I encapsulated all of the rest of the nails off camera because I didn't want this video to run too long. Hopefully y'all don't mind that. If y'all want a video specifically on encapsulating, I will do a video on that on TikTok, I guess. But so I'm filing. You're going to file straight up and down. You don't want to file at an angle. This will give your nails that crisp shape every time, I promise y'all. So just file up and down at the side, and you really don't want to stay on one side for too long. You always want to stop filing and look back at your nail to see where it's at, because you know, you file too much, you can't go back, but you file just a little bit at a time, you can always, you know, file in some more. So definitely don't want to stay on one side for too long. And then now I'm taking my file and then I'm filing down my free edge to get it straight and crisp. So I'm only going to show myself filing this one finger, and then I'm going to do the rest of them off camera just for time's sake. Y'all, listen, y'all don't understand the struggle of uploading. Like, since this video is so long, it's going to take like dumb long to try to upload it because it takes up so much space. So I'm sorry I had to cut all that out. But now I'm just going to take my e-file and with my sanding band, and we're just gonna smooth everything out with that. And then to get those cuticles straight, I'm gonna take this little football. I don't know what the specific name for this drill bit is, but it's like the football looking one. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna just go over my cuticles to smooth everything out even more, to give it that nice smooth finish look around the cuticles, because that is key. I saw a video of somebody putting cuticle oil down on their cuticles before they start filing down at the cuticle, and they said it makes it even smoother. It just makes the finished look even better. So I might have to try that like once. I didn't try it in this video, but I might have to try that to see if that works even better. Okay, so in a minute I'm going to show you the finished look and how the butterflies look encapsulated, and to me it's really not looking holographic. It just looks silver and it's not really popping the way I want it to. And you guys, I just want to show y'all how I cut my thumb with my nail file. Please be careful with your nail files. That crap hurt. I filed it, I was going crazy filing, and I cut myself. But we're going to take this buffer and I'm going to buff out my nails and make everything all smooth. And then I'm going to wash my hands. And then we're going to finish it off with some top coat. And then I need to put some Neosporin on this darn cut. Alright, so I'm back with washed hands, and y'all can see the Neosporin on my cut, on my thumb. And now we're going to top it off with some gel coat, and I'm going to coat it. Just do one coat of gel, and then we're going to cure it. I think I just did this one finger on camera. I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. And then we're going to cure it for 30 seconds, I think. Yep, I cured it for 30 seconds. We're going to let that cure, and then we're going to put some cuticle oil on there. This cuticle oil came from Double Dip, of course. You guys use my code for 20% off of your purchase. And I'm going to provide the link down below for all of the double dip products that I use in this video, so you guys can purchase and use my discount code. And you guys, this is the finished look. So I just wanted to do a plain Jane look for you guys, just to show you guys how I do my own nails at home. I was a little disappointed with the butterflies, but in the end, everything still turned out cute. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And y'all, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.